Round of applause for Maya.
Hi. It's
Okay.
nice to be with everyone. Yeah.
So, as I said, this is the first time I've ever done streaming. So, I have absolutely no idea if we're live on Twitch, if we're live on YouTube, if we're live anywhere. So, yeah, keep your comments coming in so I can check and that it's all working. And let us know where you're from. I can see in the YouTube channel there, we got a couple of Australia. Yes. Oh, it's I Hate Tomatoes. He's joined us. Thank you very much. So, we have all the way from North Dakota to Australia with Spain in the middle and London as well. And a couple of other places, Ohio. That's excellent. Cool. So that's really, really cool. Okay, and it should be working on Twitch as well. If it's not, and you're on Twitch and you don't see anything, then I have absolutely no idea how it works. And apologies to Twitch people if that doesn't work. Oh, I think it does. I can see we're live on Twitch as well. Great. So if you're on Twitch as well, that's cool. So we've got live everywhere. We're working. So that means we can actually just get on with the show. Okay, perfect. Oh, I've got comments coming in. This is so cool. They're probably going to make noise through the whole stream. Is that even? Yeah, I don't know. Right, so Maya, what are we going to do?
Well, we're going to check out the awesomeness of Nuxt. Yes. And of course, Cloudinary. Yep. Yeah, mine's a bit naked, but okay. You got the idea.
So, first of all, can you just tell us a little bit about what is Cloudinary? Because Cloudinary is a cloud, right? We're all living in the cloud these days. So, what are we going to get from this cloud?
Well, Cloudinary, good question. I also wonder myself why is Cloudinary sometimes, and I work for Cloudinary, so it's fine. Oops. And anyway, so as you know, Cloudinary is something to do with the cloud, and that cloud plus image and video, that's it, Cloudinary. What we do, we take your image, we serve it on the cloud, we return to you the image that already optimized, smallest in size, better in resolution, and serve very well on the web. So everywhere your application is served, the user will receive whatever personalized to their device and browser specifically, and it's all done by Cloudinary magic. I hope it's clear.
So, that basically means I don't need Photoshop anymore, right?
Oh, well, no. Well, Debbie, that's a very dangerous thing to say.
No,
No, actually, well, personally, between you and me, I kind of think that yes, it is kind of, but according to what I understand, and what my manager always tell me, never say that we replace Photoshop because
no, for sure.
that's a big change.
No, but at least you can do like you can make your image into a circle, for example, without using CSS or without using Photoshop, or you can add like text to it without using anything. So
Right.
okay.
Yeah, it's like the basic whatever. Photoshop is for a lot of people, like artists, any a very high scale, very high level of designing. When developers like us, a normal human being, don't really need to use a lot of things for Photoshop. So we have Cloudinary to do all the magic for us, and we already have image optimization, and we don't even need to learn how to do Photoshop. That's the whole idea.
And Cloudinary helps with our performance as well, right?
Yep, exactly.
How? Why? How? What does it do?
Wow. Let's start with, I'm not sure 1 hour will be enough for this tutorial. But okay, let's start with a simple thing. So performance-wise, the first time when user go inside your application, you basically don't have any cache or anything. So the first load of your application will be very important. The first content paint is about the first text or image, how long it takes to do painting and layout. Sorry, and painting and showing the web page to on the user side. So if your image is a very big image and a high resolution, which normally you have to do it because your same image can be used in different places in the application, then the time for the network to download it will be very big. And then it's affect the time to load onto the first contentful paint on the website. and that's why it's affect performance, because then user will see a blank space or don't see the picture at all, and the picture will have the icon that indicate that it's not a valid source. All of this is performance. And if you use Cloudinary, it will go automatically fetch and the version that already optimized to your machine. And if you use some extra like configuration like fetch format, auto format, or auto quality, then it will check whether the browser, what kind of browser it is, and what kind of format is going to use, and then will return to you the right format for the target browser, say WebP for Chrome, or JPEG for Safari or Firefox or so on. And not only that, if you only serve the image about 200 over 200 pixel, you don't have to go fetch a 1000 pixel size image just for this small container. You can actually tell Cloudinary that I want 200 over 200, and it returns you exactly size. And also the resolution is according to what your device is. Like if you have a phone, the screen of the phone is smaller than the screen of the desktop, it will just fetch the smaller resolution but looks good on the mobile instead of the bigger version on the desktop. So this way the site will load faster on mobile device. Okay.
That was a lot to take in.
Yeah, that's a that's what I say. Well, I think we can do it by going different what you call coding is that will be explained much more. Overall, the general concept is that you leave everything that related to image optimization to Cloudinary, and that's how it goes.
Okay, thank you, Maya. That was a fantastic introduction to it. And those who missed it, sorry. So I somehow messed things up, and the YouTube URL in the tweet is not syncing with the right one. So don't even ask me how that happens, because like that's just tech issues. So Anio, yeah, I've put in the chat those who are in that. So everyone should have come over by now. So thank you. I hate tomatoes for pointing that out.
What?
Yeah,
We're
I
not
know.
even on live on YouTube?
I am live on YouTube. It's a
Excited.
different URL, and I actually have no idea why it's a different URL. So I'm just
What?
yeah, I'm restreaming using Restream, so it's all kind of I don't know. It's a learn as you go along. So for some reason, YouTube decided to allow me to put a kind of placeholder, as in this is live in so many minutes, but then it gave me a different URL. Figure that
Oh
out.
my gosh, now on the Twitter. Okay, hello.
But anyway, I put it in the chat, so there's 12 waiting in that one, and I've posted that link, so I really hope they come over. If not, well, you know.
I just saw someone, the nickname is I Hate Tomatoes.
Yes,
Tomatoes.
yes.
Hey, that's cute.
Yes, okay, David's joined us from the other channel, so I think people are starting to come over now, so that's great.
Okay, cool, cool.
So yeah, that's oh well, what can you do? Can only go wrong every now and again, right? I did not go wrong in the first one.
You cannot go wrong with this.
So we're all here. This is myself, Debbie, and this is Maya. And what we're talking about is Cloudinary, how to use Cloudinary in Nuxt. What we're going to do as well, I hope you're all watching this, because Maya is going to give you a test, and she's going to ask you 2 questions. And whoever is fastest to answer that question is going to win a 6-month license to Front End Masters. So you can watch whatever workshop you want. There's a lot of fantastic ones out there. The new one from Sarah Drossner is amazing, and it also includes some Nuxt stuff as well as Vue 3. So I highly recommend that. So
well, the truth is you should, because I don't have any subscription, so and I'm not eligible for that.
You work for Cloudinary. You should ask them for a subscription. Cloudinary.
Excuse me, no one gave me. That's the thing.
Well, I have a 6-month subscription, and actually I've had it for a couple of years. I've had a couple of years subscription. I think it's one of the best platforms for learning. There are so many others, of course, but it's one of my favorites because it has such great people on it. I'm going to be on it one day. Yes. Who knows? Okay, so going back to what we were doing. Let's start using the module. How can you use the module in the Nuxt applications. So what do we do?
Well, first of all, we go to terminal,
Go to the terminal.
and yep, and then we go to do if you do yarn or you do npm. If you do yarn, let's say yarn at
Yeah, open the terminal
aref.
VS Code.
Okay,
Let's make it a little bit
so
bigger. Okay, yarn add. What are we
yarn
adding?
at Nuxt.js. How do you say that? Okay, Nuxt.js dash / Cloudinary, and boom,
Boom. Okay,
boom.
now we have Cloudinary. Now we can just add images, right?
And not yet. You need to do a little bit of configuration. It's
Oh well.
there, but it's well, you need to have an account with Cloudinary in order to use it, right? So you have to go and configure it. Let's go to nuxtconfig.js. Actually, you know what? Let's open a Chrome. Open a tab. Go to our documentation. We already have some
Well,
snippet code that you don't
I
even
don't know
have
how
to
to
type.
find your documentation. You want me to find the module documentation?
Sure.
Okay, so let's go in here and let's have a look at Cloudinary. Oh, we have a Cloudinary module in
Yeah.
our modules.nuxtjs.org website. And
Okay.
woohoo! We
Yep.
have documentation.
Woohoo. Let's go to basic usage in example.
Bam, bam, look at that.
Yep. And let's copy the first one for Nuxt config.
Okay.
And let's go to Nuxt config and copy.
Anywhere, right? Let's put it down here.
Anywhere that you like it. Okay, put on the and go back to the page. You need to create an environment file. So this way, all your credential will be safe and will not accidentally push to the master repo by when you do push or commit.
Okay,
And
now we copy
copy.
this.
Yep, and copy that. Okay, now I cannot help you with that. Then you need to go to Cloudinary, get your cloud name and API key and API secret key. The two field API and API secret is not needed if you don't use upload on the server side, but cloud name is mandatory. So you need to put the cloud name. Let's try the demo one.
Okay.
You have any other one, or we can try the demo one?
No, let's use the demo one.
Okay, so just go back.
Yeah.
And replace it with the what you call demo, and then delete the other two.
Just demo.
Yeah,
That's an easy
yeah,
one.
just demo.
So if you
Yep.
want to practice
And
and use this, you can just put cloud name equals demo, and then people can play around with it without having to set up an account, right?
right,
That's cool.
exactly.
That's cool. And if I set up an account, am I going to be charged any money?
Nope, everything is free.
Yes, I love
And
free.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and we are working on. If you want to pay us, which is absolutely awesome, we are having also planning a price planning a new one for developers oriented. For more detail on that, I'm not the one who do it, but I can tell you that it's much more flexible than it used to be. So coming soon, hopefully. Anyway,
Cool.
but before that, the free account is enough for using all the basic thing or building website, anything that is normal. If you have, let's say a Chanel or LV, yeah,
Oh,
on the big commercial website, LV, I don't know, L'Oreal, okay, L'Oreal. So
okay.
any website that big and have a lot of huge traffic like that, then you may need to upgrade. But overall, you don't have to upgrade because the free plan is enough for you.
So it's kind of like Netlify, right? I've got a Netlify t-shirt because I'm still waiting on my Nuxt t-shirt to arrive. So Netlify is free until you like need extra stuff, and Cloudinary is free until you're making enough money. So yeah, it is free. Great, I love it.
Yeah, and we hope that you make enough money because then
And you
I
make
would
money,
plan.
right? And then you get
Yeah.
paid for your job, and then you can live happily ever after. Okay, so everyone
Yep.
make money.
Right, everyone happy.
Okay, so we've got the demo. That's great. As you've seen,
Mhm.
I'm using the m.cloud name, and in my m file, it's basically going to the demo one. Okay, cool. What else do I need to do?
Okay, so now let's build the first content.
Ye-
Sorry, but let's try to generate a build a first image URL.
Okay.
So let's go down, scroll down a bit. Okay, so this is already, if you already have an account, you can go inside here and check, take the publish ID of your Cloudinary image so you want to serve. Anyway, other than that, let's go down. We have another one. Go down, 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 down. And more. Okay, let's copy the more down, down, down.
Down.
All of this is how you're going to get the public ID of the asset. Well,
Okay.
it's to be short. You just need to copy and then delete all the part that is not relevant, like a HTML, REST Cloudinary, the Cloudinary in this format. The path to image is actually the path to in your image in Cloudinary management board, and then you just copy it. This is also your public ID that we will use to generate for Cloudinary to know which assets to return to you when you ask for URL. Okay,
Okay.
and let's copy this. Yeah, so let's do the first one. Let's do the basic one with making an avatar of 200 over 200 pixel, which autofocus. Autofocus. That sounds cool, right?
So this one
Yeah.
here, this example,
Yeah, let's just take
copy
that
it. The
example.
whole thing. Okay, so I'm copying that whole thing. Will we create a new page? Um,
While you keep create new page and do all the code, let me get some demo
let me call it. What
ID.
we call it? Cloudinary dot view. And anyone who's new to Nuxt, literally, when you create a new page, it's already automatically going to create a router for me. So on the index, I'm going to get rid of those links to GitHub. Well, actually, what I'll do is I'll get rid of that one there, and I'll reuse this one, and we'll call it Cloudinary. And instead of using a href, we're going to use a Nuxt link. So that's not going to refresh the page for us. And also using the Nuxt link, the crawler is going to crawl it if you're generating your pages for static sites. So we can get rid of the target and the rel. We can keep the class, and we just want to go to our href is Cloudinary, only in Nuxt we don't call it a href, we call it a 2. So Nuxt link 2,
Uh,
Cloudinary.
okay. I'm just saying that I saw in the comments someone comment that cloud name dot demo. Well, if you write it inside the Nuxt config JS, yes, that should be the syntax on, but the cloud name should be camel case. But if you write it in the environment file, then have to be equal. I mean equal, not equal demo, not dot. Okay. Oop,
Cannot read
cannot read
properties
properties of in.
image. What do we
Oh,
do, Maya?
what happened? Okay, open the terminal for one moment.
Maybe the paste path to image here isn't a good example.
No, it's an image of undefined, which means there's no image of Cloudinary. Oh, wait! Go back to Nuxt config JS. You forgot to add the module in the module.
What do you
Yeah.
mean I forget? You didn't
We
tell
go
me
to.
to do it.
I'm sorry, I forgot. Well, we both forgot if we. Shame on us. Too
So
bad.
basically, when you go to setup, right, you should read all the
Yeah,
instructions. So here is the
yeah,
yarn
yeah.
add, and you also have the modules that you need to copy and put into your modules. So we can
Right.
do that. Otherwise, it's not going to work, and then you're going to have problems, and you're going to cry and be all sad. No?
I need to add that in my documentation. I mean, I based on the understanding that everyone went through the whole documentation, but apparently
You
not.
think people read documentation, and people you expect them to read, but they don't. They find one thing and go, yes, copy paste, put it in. Oh no, it doesn't work. Why not? Yeah, I know.
But that's how it works. But that is all how it works.
Okay,
That's
so
why I put a lot of effort in documentation.
I've got an image example with Cloudinary with no image. So that's not too bad because it's got, the page is working. And this is the URL of my
It's
image.
not, yeah, but there's no image at that URL. So you need to change that one to the pet name. Let's try fat_cat.
Fat_cat.
Yeah.
Is that not a bit rude to call your cat fat?
Well, all the cat are fat.
Okay. Fat_cat. Right?
Yeah.
This is from
And
the
let's try.
demo. This is where we're getting this because this image is inside the demo Cloudinary, right? So if you had an image
Right.
and you wanted to use fat cat, you'd have to call your image fat cat, right?
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
So we got a fat cat. Yay! It is fat.
And now if you want to see how your image look like before one of the, if you hover on the image itself, you can see the image returned to you already have a round circle background and everything, right? If you do inspect on element and you look at the source, then the pictures already come like this, right?
Yeah, it's already
But
happening.
yeah, but if you go back to the code page and let's delete on the options, so say from the options from gravity and gradius and everything, this is
Okay.
actually the transformation you want to pass to the image to Cloudinary to return the delivery URL according to this configuration. So
Okay.
let's just turn up and then see what will return to you.
Oh, it's a big cat, a big fat cat.
Yeah, so this is a big fat cat. Yep. And if you go to the network itself, you can see even though it's big, you open the network tab and probably down, go refresh with image. Yeah. So you see you can see the type of the picture is WebP.
Okay. How am I getting a WebP? Is it an actual WebP or is it a JPEG or
Now, it's actually a WebP, and so you don't. If you look at the URL itself, you don't even see any what you call format or any extension, right? So it's actually open in WebP. If you open the same one in let's say Safari, it will return to you JPEG 2 or something, JPEG 2
WebP
or JPEG.
supports Safari supports WebP now on the new version.
Yeah, but it's always over auto return to the one that is like the most. It's like okay, Chrome support WebP and JPEG, PNG on everything, but WebP is the most favorite child of Chrome. So yeah, we choose the one that they most favorite.
Okay, so what did we do to get that feature?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Look, nothing. You don't even need to do anything. You just put the public ID and it returns to you automatically. And also the quality will be automatic.
Okay.
That's all you need to do. Nothing else. Let's say what else you can do with here.
Okay, can we make him a square?
Ah, sure.
Okay, how do we do
Let's
that?
do it. Okay, go back.
Shall I
Square
delete
like
all this?
no.
We'll
You
leave it
just
there.
need to leave it. So let's say we can give
Square
width
true.
200. No.
No.
No. You can add a
Well,
feature. I will see if you will like it. I will add a feature for that. But no. Let's say with 200, hey 200, you will uncomment the two there. No, we already have written. So
with as in with the Debbie. I already had
yeah,
that. Yeah. Okay. So
yeah. So you can just
not
use
write
it.
that again. So we're gonna uncomment that. We're gonna have a height of 200 and a width. Can we make it 400?
Sure.
So
Whatever you
I have
like.
a question here. Why have I got
Mhm.
one as a string and one as a number?
Well, that's because when I type, I always type a string, and then the second one I like okay, I forgot about writing the string, and I just write in the number. That's my bad. Yeah. It doesn't really matter unless you write in like pixel with a px. But if it's number, you can be a string. So you can just return it.
So
I
here's the
don't think
big
that will
one.
work though. Yeah. So
So cat, you need to transform to be 400 by 400 and go. Didn't, didn't,
dun,
didn't,
dun. It
didn't,
working?
didn't. Fat cat does not want to be 400 by 400.
Oh,
What
I
about
forgot.
that?
Come
What
back.
about that,
Go back.
Maya?
Go back, go back. You need to
What?
do one more thing. Okay, crop. You want to crop, let's say to scale it, right? So let's do crop scale.
As a string.
Yeah, string. Yeah, I don't think JavaScript would like it if you do another string.
I don't know, with the numbers I could do it, so maybe scale is a number. Okay, so we're scaling using crop.
Mhm.
Crop means to scale, or scale means to
To
scale,
scale,
right? Okay.
crop like crop in mode is
Look at my
scaling
cat.
to fit inside, so you can
Thinner.
see.
I made my cat thinner.
But you also make all the surrounding of it thinner.
Well, he went on a bit of a diet
But
there.
let's say, but if you want it to be not that thin, so let's try again with, let's say, crop. I think should be few. Try few. Oh, thumb. I love that one. Thumb.
Tum, like
Yeah,
crop
thumb.
tum, like
Thumbnail. Yeah, like thumbnail.
oh,
No, just thumb without scale. Yeah,
oh wait, yeah, tum, just tum.
thumbs. Yeah. So let's see. This will actually make
Oh,
it
he's
into a
fat
thumbnail.
again. I liked him
Okay.
being thin. You made him fat again.
What it does in the background, it take the original image and auto crop it in the center or somewhere that you saw the main subject is, and then crop it 400 over 400, make it into a thumbnail bigger.
Okay.
Okay.
That's pretty cool. So maybe we could
Yeah.
just to show like a difference, let's go back and do 200 just to kind of show if we make it smaller, he's going to remain that proportion size. Look at that. That's cool.
Yeah.
We can make him
Exactly.
bigger. Let's give him 600. Now, here's my question, right? I want him 600. What if I was to do responsive? Is that like gonna like be a problem in my iPhone? 600's a lot of pixels.
Well, if you do 600 over 600, then on the iPhone, yeah, if you ask for 600, it will return to you exactly 600 over 600, but resolution may be different. For that, we're using for responsive mode, you need to use another thing called not from the Cloudinary instance, but component wise. So let's delete all of this or all of the source thing here. Just leave the fat cat as the string of the URL, I think.
Okay.
Just delete the this.cloudinary.image or you delete all of that.
Deleting all our hard work.
Yes, fine. You can always copy and paste from this.
Okay, cool. Delete the brackets as well and just like saying source like that.
Yep. Just leave it short like that. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now go back to Nuxt config.
Right.
And right in there, use component true inside Cloudinary. Add another field.
Like that?
Yep.
Okay, so telling Cloudinary we want to use a component instead of putting our 600 pixels by 600 pixels, right?
Right. So go back to the Cloudinary.view and change the image component to COD component, COD image. Actually, you can go to the website, the documentation and copy the code there.
Yes, copying is easier.
Mm.
Using components, right? Using
Yep.
components. Use component.
Go on the way on the side. You can see have
already.
one say. Yeah. Make on the right side. You have make the image responsive if you want to go faster. Yeah.
Okay.
And just copy that to do.
Copy the whole thing. Copy. I love copy. Look, this button here, even to make our lives easier, so we don't even have to like scroll. And then just remove this image here. And we have cloud demo.
Just remove if you want to specify a different cloud other than your cloud, then you can use the cloud name for you. If not, then just remove it. Okay. And the public ID should be the source. And the public ID should be the source. Yeah. And that's good. Now let's try.
What do you think, everyone? Is it going to work? Is it going to work? Is it going to work?
I really hope. Oh my God.
We
I
have
hate
a
you.
massive cat. We've got a massive cat.
Domestic. Okay, now go move it a bit.
Move it.
And you can go to the elements. Oh yeah, okay. You can see here that we have other the URL that's saying okay, what we want some different scale, and different size.
So this is scaling. As I'm scaling, you can see it's kind of like literally just changing those sizes. It's got width 400. So we've got C scale, that's crop scale. We got DPR. What's DPR, Maya?
TPR is the wow. I don't remember. Well, let me search for it. Where you can go to Cloudinary and then search for. I think it's TPR is the resolution, but I'm
Yeah,
not.
it's
Oh, match device pixel ratio.
max device
That's
pixel ratio. That's a
yep.
nice mouthful. Max device pixel ratio 2.5.
It means that it will match the device, the ratio of the resolution will match your device, I mean the device of the user on the
Okay,
client side.
matching the. Okay, that's cool. Width is 400. I've got a Q auto in there. What's a Q auto?
Q auto means quality auto, which the depends on your device. It will return to you the version that is most optimized, like the most lightweight, and still keep the size of the pictures at what you want it to be.
So let's go to an iPhone X because we don't have an iPhone 12 in here. And
Mm-hmm.
let's clear that. And now I have an iPhone 12. I refresh that. It's going to give me an image
Let's see the size.
with 400 pixels, right? And I didn't do
Right.
anything. That's cool. And if I go to the tablet, because I like Apple, so let's go to the iPad Pro. Now in an iPad Pro, and let me refresh that.
You have it already. You have it already. It's already auto. Yeah.
Oh no,
Okay.
so fast. And it's
One.
1100. And what did I do in the code? Let's have a look in the code. Where is we? Oh, we just do responsive. That's it, right?
Yeah. Yep.
That's cool.
And now let's say if we add width and height, I'm not sure it will, but we can try. If I fail, then don't blame Cloudinary. But anyway, let's say let's add width and height for 400. Like you wanted 600 before, right?
So in here,
Yeah.
400.
No, equal.
Equal. Yeah, sorry, I'm in the
Yeah.
wrong one.
And need to make it a string because if not, then we need to do the thing.
Okay, 400 and height 400.
Equal.
Oh no, did I mess it up again? It's automatic.
Oh.
I know.
Delete on the comma. Okay, cool. Yeah, delete the comma. And let's say crop thumbnail, crop thumb. I'm not sure it will work, but because most of the time that responsive mean that it will cancel your initially size. So
Okay, so we are trying something out live that even Maya, who is like head of
ouch.
Cloudinary image optimization, doesn't even know if it's gonna work, right? And we are first live.
Oh my
checking
God.
this out. Okay, let's have a look. So we've got our fat cat, and if we look at what it gave back to us, it gave it back 400 by 400 on an iPad Pro.
It's actually for width is 1,100 and 1,100, but it
Yeah.
scale automatically to 400 from based on the 400 over 400.
So is the image actually 1,100 or is it 400?
No, they're actually 400 for 400 over. Basically, it at the first layer is the return. The first one is at the first layer say that I want this picture at the initial size 1,000 because the container 1,000, and then it apply the width of 400 to it, so it make the return URL is actually 400. Let's see.
Okay.
So let's see.
Width 400, height 400, and if I scroll over there, it's given me the intrinsic 800 by 800 because it's got the, what's that DPR again?
Device pixel ratio.
Device pixel ratio by 2. 400 by 2 is 800, and that's what that's giving me.
Yep. And yeah, and then now you're ready for making that things. Maybe you want to do other stuff, or so you can actually add another layer on top of the picture.
Another layer. Oh, let's add a layer. Will we get rid of the height and width and leave it as responsive?
All right. Uh, or you can also, let's say, add another component called CLD transformation.
Okay.
It would be, it will add another layer of transformation on top of whatever you want it to have on the CLD image. So
Okay. So put this in here.
inside CLD image,
Say again.
you know what? You know what? Go back to the documentation file. We're going to copy some code.
Okay, cool. I like copying. Oh, my screen is getting clear. Can you see that? Yeah.
Ooh. What?
What are you doing to me? You're killing me.
You're
Yeah.
killing me during the Oh my god, this is not going to happen during the live streaming.
Of course it is. This happened to me the other day in the middle of a workshop, which is really really hard to work when your screen is like that. Let me just close off a couple of things, a couple of tabs. I have too many things open, and sometimes what that does is then it kind of like interferes with the streaming. So I'm going to turn off YouTube and Twitch so I don't see it. And in the meantime, Maya, are you still there?
Yep, I'm still here.
Okay, so talk us through it
It's
while I'm just closing a couple of windows here just to get more bandwidth. Um, this is what happens when you live stream. I need more internet.
I cannot send you a message here. That sucks.
No, you
And I
can't.
can hear myself echoing.
You can't. You can't send. Yeah, that's a one feature that's missing from this is that you can't send an actual message to me. You can just. Let me refresh Chrome, see if that brings it back. No, Chrome is just gone. I don't know why it does this to me.
What?
I know.
Maybe I need to close Chrome and restart Chrome again.
Yes, I am definitely going to do that. I mean, the other option is to use Safari, and
Well, you can also use Safari.
yeah, it's not my favorite, but let's have a look because Chrome is causing me this problem. It's been doing it a couple of times. I don't know
You
why.
know, team will cry if you hear if you, not Team Bennett, team of Apple will cry if he hear you saying that.
I love Apple. I absolutely love Apple, but Safari for developing is just not there. It's just not there. Simple as that.
Mm.
So Safari is going to
Yeah,
open.
I totally get you.
It could even be my computer as to being Chrome. I have absolutely no idea.
Okay, let's wait. Restart.
Localhost. It's really slow. So
How come I hear myself echoing on the
really, I have absolutely no idea. You shouldn't because I have nothing open to hear it, and you're using earphones, so
Yeah,
your sound should be okay. Um, System audio. I mean,
that's just weird.
okay, I've muted system audio, muted sound effects, mute the movie, mute system audio. I don't know what that does. Does that help? Does that sound better?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
much better now.
cool. I hope everyone else can still hear.
Well, I see it's consistently, so about 23 people. So yeah, thank you for your patience.
Okay, so we have our website up and running and we don't have blue lines all over Chrome anymore. That's brilliant. And now we need to go to, yeah, this is going really slow. We need to go to Cloudinary. Oh my God, I haven't used Apple for
Meanwhile, let's have some
10
dance with
years.
it.
You know what?
Now I hear
I
myself
am
again.
going to put us on here while I get this up and running. I
I'm
do
just
that.
dancing with the unicorn.
So while I'm getting this up and running, Maya, shall we start the actual giveaway?
Oh yeah, I've been waiting for that.
Okay. So very simply, we have 2 licenses to front end masters to give away, 6-month licenses. If you already have an account and you haven't paid for it still, you just use another email and you can use this because like a demo, it's like a 6-month one. It gives you 6 months to all the workshops on front end masters. That's pretty amazing. And yeah, what do you have to do to win? You got to be the first in the chat to answer a question. So if you all are ready on your keyboard with your fingers, let the fingers do the typing. And I'm just hoping that my internet lasts because I can see it lagging a little bit, which is quite annoying. So let's hope.
Yeah, I can also saw that I have a latency here that me and my voice doesn't match.
Right, well, you know what I'm going to do? Because my husband came home a minute ago and I think he closed the door. And when you close the door, you don't get the internet. I
Ouch.
know.
That's very classic.
So I'm going to leave you on your own for like a minute to ask a question so someone can put it in the chat while I run and fix and open the door and get more internet. So,
The problem is, what question is that?
well, we're going to ask a question on something we covered already, something that you can use
Mm.
in the code. I don't know, for example, how do you do this in Cloudinary in something like that. You with me?
Okay, so yeah, so I should think. Okay, I think I know what to ask. Something very simple.
Yes, something simple. We want to get the fastest person. Are you all ready in the chat? I'm hoping the chat is still working. It's been very quiet in the last couple of minutes. So I'm hoping they're all just ready to type. And then I'm hoping they're ready with the answers because this is an amazing prize. This is for one. So the first one, this is question number 1. Let me run and open that door.
Okay, okay, you ready? So the first question is, if we want to have an image that is have, let's say, size 200 over 200 pixel, but it have to focus on the face itself. Let's say the picture on the target object of the photo. What are the crops you need to use? The crop attribute you need to use. What is the crops attribute you need to use? Yeah. Basically, I give everything already. I even give the crops attribute.
Okay, so
Is
what is
it
a
clear,
crop?
I hope?
Yeah, I think so. What is a crop attribute? Let's see if we have anyone in the chat.
Hello.
Dun, 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 dun. Maybe I just lost internet and I'm only connected to you and the whole world is gone. Could you imagine if the whole world disappeared
Then
and it was just me and you?
that will be fun, but then we're not together, so it's like who will fly the airplane for both of us to meet each other?
That's true, right? That's true. So,
I actually hope that we're still on the internet because it seemed to me like it stopped. We don't have any comments. Okay, let's repeat the questions. So, how do I crop an image at an avatar and with the size 200, width 200 and height 200? Which attributes do you and value do I need to use for the crop in order to make it work?
yeah, it says we have 20 people watching, so I'm hoping that it's still working, but I see nothing in the chat. So either the question is still very difficult or something isn't working and we're having tech issues. So that's an issue. Um and if
Oh,
I
well, maybe we can make a joke.
well, if I refresh, you see, then we'll lose our call and I think we lose the whole stream. Um So we might have to do that, and then it will like kick it back in again if we've lost the people.
Let's see. If I go to YouTube. Oh, did you check the YouTube channel?
No, I
Maybe
can't.
the YouTube is still.
Is the YouTube still live?
Is that does it count also the YouTube people inside here, or only the Twitch?
It should count the YouTube, but on the URL I pasted at the bottom of it in the comment.
Okay, someone already answered.
Yes, we got it. Cool.
Yeah, someone answered on on YouTube. Okay, so who is this? Let's say, bum bum bum. Let me go for the first one. Gravity phase. Gravity phase is a good answer, but you're missing out because gravity phase will only work if you had crops field inside. So sorry, you very close, very close. Maxwell, crop equal thumb. Yes, this is the correct answer. So, congratulations.
Very well
How
done,
do we
Maxwell.
do? I'm sorry. I need to get some. I need to get something to have the sound of congratulations or something.
Oh, I can do that. Sound. Are
Oh,
you
you have the
I've got to
let's
unmute the
see.
sound effects. And are you ready? So, and well done. That's kind of cool, isn't it? Okay, so the messages are not coming up for me in the chat. I think I'm just having Wi-Fi issues. So my email is there, or my Twitter handler is there, and you've just got to send me a DM. The name we have. What's the name, Maya? The winner is?
The winner is Maxwell Pot. Okay, I'm sorry. I am not very good in pronouncing English long English word or Latin word, so I will just call you Maxwell.
That's okay,
If
Maxwell.
that's
So
okay.
Maxwell,
I don't want to embarrass me on live. So.
Maxwell, send me a DM and congratulations, you've won 6 months to learn Vue, Nuxt, and anything else you want to learn in Front End Masters. So that's amazing.
I'm
Shall we do
very
another
jealous
one?
of you.
Shall we do another
Yeah,
one?
ever definitely. Let's do another one.
Okay. Have you thought about another question?
Oh, yeah, let's say. Do you have any question? Or should I go continue with Cloudinary?
No, let's continue it. Cloudinary. Yeah, let's continue a Cloudinary question.
Okay. Normally I tend to ask some very difficult questions so no one can answer, and I will have the prize for myself. But that will be evil. So, next question. So, if you want to have, let's say, a placeholder for your image, this will not wasn't covered in our our talk in our live stream so far. But if you read my documentation, play the module, you probably already know. So,
That's nasty,
if you
man.
want to use a placeholder, what are the placeholder modes that Cloudinary module support?
That's
Well,
nasty,
a
Maya.
little bit.
You're making them go and read your documentation. Wow,
Well,
I don't
I
even
write a
know the
documentation. They
answer.
got to read it.
I don't even know the answer to that one. That's
Okay.
hard. Okay, so if you don't know where the documentation is, it's cloudinary.nuxt.js.org. And
Well,
I'm looking at the
you know what?
documentation and I can't even find it. So God love you out there. Mine is one hard cookie, eh?
Okay, the first hint is a component. So let's say it's a component,
So you might find it.
and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and you just need to pass the correct value to an attribute of that component to make it into a placeholder. So asking what are the valid uh, values for that attribute? We have, well, someone already answered, say
No way. They were quite
Pixelate.
tiny.
Okay, I will repeat the question again. So you know that we have, you probably know by now, we have a placeholder component called COD placeholder, and COD placeholder receive an attribute called type. So I'm asking, what are the possible values to pass to this component as type
So
of
pixelate does not
placeholder?
count, right?
Pixelate is one of them.
Okay, what's another
And
one?
yeah,
Okay, we need to find
David
another
Park
one.
already got it. He got vectorized pixelate plus predominant color. Yes, congratulations. Effect, sound effect, please.
Oh, sound effect, sound effect. One moment, one moment, one moment. I'm a bit slow, I'm a bit slow. I was reading the documentation. Okay, so
Yay.
well done. What is his name? Who is it?
David Parks.
David Parks. Well done, David. I can't even put your
And
name.
sorry, Miguel. Sorry, Miguel, you just this close. This close.
Ah, no way.
Yeah.
Almost, almost, almost. Okay, so David Parks, Maxwell, both send me a DM on Twitter and we'll get that to you. Okay, my video is lagging quite a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure we can continue with like this though.
No, I think we've pretty much covered a lot. And for those that are watching, you've seen how quickly and how easily we were able to use Cloudinary in a project, play around with it just by using the cloud name of demo, change our images, and you can find more examples in the cloudinary.nuxt.js.org website. And also in the Cloudinary website itself, right? You can go there and find even more like amazing stuff, right?
Yeah, and you can actually use Nuxt contents with Cloudinary mode in order to actually pre-upload on your image to Cloudinary and then serve it on your site. So yeah, that's just awesome thing that I really recommend you to try it out.
Excellent. No, it's really, really cool. As you've seen, everyone, it's really, 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 really fast to do that. We did it in very little time because we were talking so much as well. You probably can't see my video because I don't think I can see it. So I think I'm frozen. I'm frozen in time. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe I'll wake up and it'll all be over. What are you thinking?
You're frozen at the corner, the right corner, like we can see your beautiful face and your hair and the Twitter handler.
I know if I turn on the other camera, I think it's a camera thing because the other camera is working, but you'll see my messy room, and that's like not good. Um, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to leave it there. I'm going to say thank you everyone for joining. Thank you very much to Maya for showing us a little bit about Cloudinary, how Cloudinary Module works. And in Nuxt.js, really, really easy to get it up and running and start playing with things. You don't need to pay any money. That's great. It's free. So start using Cloudinary today, right?
Yep, exactly. And if you have any question or any features you think would be cool for the Cloudinary module to have, feel free to hit me up on the Nuxt community or email or Twitter anyway.
Well, let me do that. Let me do that.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
So I'm like dancing here, only you can't see me because I'm frozen in time. But it's been an absolute pleasure having you here. Thank you everyone for watching in. This is the first live stream I've done. It might be the last because I've ended up frozen. Who knows? I hope you all enjoyed it. I've definitely enjoyed it anyway. And yeah, that's it's a wrap. Thank you very much and see you everyone. I'm waving by the way. Oh.
Yeah, see you. Well, we still have the beer, but since Debbie is frozen, so I guess I will enjoy the beer for myself.
Oh, frozen beer. I do like frozen beer. Okay, and we're cutting out.